Smasit levi ugadat, to est to po atim korolevskim sninkim proshlik let. In years gone by, many of our now globally recognized royals were far from the iconic figures they are today. A journey through the archives unveils the remarkable transformations some of them have undergone over the years. It's time to test your knowledge and see if you can identify these royals in their young pictures. And so, let's begin our royal quiz. And please subscribe if you enjoyed it. And at the end of our journey, let's show you who's who, these royals. 1. Links with Junta almost ruined her royal wedding. Born and raised in Buenos Aires, this royal later ventured to the United States, where she assumed prominent roles in the corporate world. Her career included serving as the Vice President of Latin American Institutional Sales for the financial institution HSBC James Capel Incorporated in New York. Little did she anticipate that her life would take a royal turn during a vacation in Seville in April 1999. It was in this picturesque setting that she crossed paths with the love of her life, and just 2 years later, the couple was engaged. However, the lead-up to their wedding was far from straightforward. Concerns arose because her father had played a role in Argentina's repressive military junta. These events caused public disquiet, and her royal wedding faced uncertainties. In the end, the marriage proceeded after Parliament concluded that the future royal had no knowledge of the atrocities committed during that time. Today, over 2 decades later, this royal couple is happily married and has been blessed with 3 daughters. 2. Decided to make the news, not just report it. This royal's journey began in a middle-class family, leading her to a career in journalism and news presentation. Fate intervened when she met her future husband in 2002 at the site of an oil spill, and a year later they announced their engagement. However, her status as a commoner and a divorcee raised eyebrows due to her previous marriage to a high school teacher. Nevertheless, the royal couple has since welcomed 2 daughters, and their love story continues to inspire. 3. A whirlwind journey to a Middle Eastern palace. This royal's educational journey took her to the American University in Cairo, where she graduated with a degree in business. In her early 20s, she moved to Amman, where her parents had settled after fleeing Kuwait, following the 1991 Gulf War. Her professional career began in banking and information technology, but it was at a dinner party in Amman that she met her future husband. Love blossomed, and just 5 months later, their wedding day was declared a national holiday. 4. Pose naked with a boa constrictor before turning royal. This royal's unconventional path involved completing an arts program at a university and resorting to modeling to earn a living. What set her apart from most royals was a daring photo shoot in which she posed topless, done in camouflage print bikini bottoms, while holding a live boa constrictor to preserve her modesty. Later, she pursued a career in New York as a yoga teacher and studied accountancy. The palace announced her relationship with her royal partner in July 2010. 5. Heiress to a billionaire somehow made royal connections. Raised in a family of substantial wealth, this royal's path to royalty was paved with a fateful blind date set up by a mutual friend. She was pursuing a degree in the history of art at New York University in 1993 when she met her future husband. Their wedding in July 1995 marked the largest gathering of royals in London since Queen Elizabeth's wedding to Prince Philip in 1946. Today, she balances her work as a clothing designer with her role as a mother of 5. 6. Cheers, let's get married. Hailing from the family of Scottish immigrants, this princess initially worked as a marketing manager at an advertising company. Fate took a surprising turn when she met her royal beau during a visit to a pub in Sydney while she was out with friends. What followed was a long-distance relationship, which ultimately led to their official engagement in October 2003. Less than a year later, they exchanged vows in a grand ceremony attended by royals from around the world. Today, the couple is blessed with 4 children. 7. Swam for gold but found turbulent waters. This Serene Highness had a different journey to royal life. Winning medals in the swimming pool was her early claim to fame, but the waters of royalty were far from calm. She was a sports enthusiast, a striking 20 years younger than her royal partner. Her father worked as a photocopier salesman, and her mother was a competitive diver. Their relationship developed slowly away from the public eye, and their engagement was announced in June 2010. Despite reports dubbing her the runaway bride after rumors of her trying to flee before the £53 million wedding, the couple denied these claims. Speculations about their marriage have circulated over the years, especially in 2021 when the mysterious woman spent most of the year apart from her husband. However, the pair has consistently denied these rumors and today shares 2 children. 8. A countess's daughter ascends to the throne. The journey of a remarkable woman begins with her birth into nobility. Her mother was a Polish countess who, fleeing the upheaval of the Second World War, settled into a new life. Her father, on the other hand, was a politician, marking the duality of her heritage. Her early years were steeped in happiness until the fateful year of 1997 when tragedy struck. In a devastating car crash, her grandmother and younger sister lost their lives, casting a shadow over her idyllic childhood. Following the completion of her degree, she embarked on a career path that perfectly aligned with her aspirations. Becoming a speech therapist, she also indulged her lifelong dream of working with children by taking up a part-time role at a primary school. It was in her later years that she crossed paths with her soulmate. Her husband fondly recalls the moment he saw her from afar and knew that she would be the love of his life. Their 3-year courtship culminated in marriage, and today, they are the parents of 4 children. 9. Love blossoms with a personal trainer. Though born into royalty, her younger brother stood as the heir apparent. However, a historic constitutional change in 1980 altered the course of her destiny. The abolition of ancient primogeniture rules opened the path for women to ascend the throne, placing this princess on a trajectory to become queen. After completing her secondary education, she pursued a comprehensive program of higher education and work experience, preparing herself for the monumental responsibilities ahead. This journey took her to prestigious institutions like Yale University and the United Nations in New York City. The princess's personal life took an unexpected turn when she confronted and overcame an eating disorder. During this challenging time, she found love with her future husband, who initially served as her personal trainer. In February 2009, the world learned of their engagement, and the following year they became husband and wife, subsequently welcoming 2 children into their family. 10. The princess who fought for her right to school. While her fellow royal children received their education within the confines of the palace, this princess was a trailblazer. She boldly demanded the right to attend school with other children, a pivotal decision that led her to Benenden School in Kent in 1963. From a tender age, she exhibited a profound interest in horsemanship, eventually competing on an international stage, including the prestigious Olympic Games. Notably, a mere 4 months after her first wedding, she survived a harrowing armed kidnapping attempt. Unfortunately, her initial marriage eventually crumbled under the weight of years of marital strain, leading to divorce. Yet her life was destined for further transformation as she embarked on a new chapter. In the same year of her divorce, she exchanged vows with her second husband, a naval officer and former aide to Queen Elizabeth. 11. A royal with a taste for red wine and horses. From her early years, this royal had an insatiable passion for the great outdoors, particularly a love for horses. Legend has it that she first encountered her future husband at a polo match in Windsor back in 1970, marking the inception of a lifelong friendship. However, before marrying into the royal family, she was previously wed to a British Army officer who had a brief romantic involvement with Princess Anne in 1970. The collapse of her first marriage was precipitated by her extramarital affair with a member of the British royal family. In a momentous turn of events in 2006, she sealed her decades-long love story with a wedding. This marked her official entry into life as a distinguished senior royal, a role she has embraced wholeheartedly ever since. Now check yourselves. Here are 11 correct answers. Did you guess? 1. Queen Maxima of the Netherlands. Queen Maxima pictured during a visit to Den Bosch, Netherlands in June this year. 2. Queen Letizia of Spain. Queen Letizia of Spain pictured at Journalism Awards earlier this year in Madrid. 3. Queen Rania of Jordan. Queen Rania attends the coronation reception for overseas guests at Buckingham Palace. 4. Princess Sofia of Sweden. Princess Sofia of Sweden pictured at the Nobel Prize Banquet 2022 at Stockholm City Hall. 5. Marie Chantal, Crown Princess of Greece. Princess Marie Chantal, the wife of Pavlos, pictured at French Consulate in New York in 2018. 6. Mary, Crown Princess of Denmark. Crown Princess Mary of Denmark in 2022. She met the Crown Prince in a pub. 7. Princess Charlene of Monaco. Princess Charlene of Monaco in June. She has denied speculation that the marriage is in trouble. 8. Queen Mathilde of Belgium. Queen Mathilde of Belgium pictured during a one-day official visit in Paris in February 2014. 9. Victoria, Crown Princess of Sweden. Crown Princess Victoria of Sweden pictured as she attends the Polar Music Prize 2023 in Stockholm, Sweden. 10. Princess Anne. Princess Anne, Princess Royal at Royal Ascot last year. 11. Queen Camilla. Queen Camilla during a ceremonial welcome at the Arc de Triomphe in Paris in September. Dear friend, if you like everything new about the royal family and don't want to miss all the novelties, subscribe to our channel and like it. By doing so, you take part in our development. We work for you.